In a quiet, sleepy village nestled at the foot of towering mountains, young Elara Moonshadow dreams of adventure. Her family, her parents, Eryndor and Seraphine, her older brother Kael, and her younger sister Mira are known for their simple life as farmers who tend to the land with care. But one frosty evening, as the northern lights danced across the sky in vibrant hues of green, blue, and purple, something extraordinary happened. A voice echoed through the Aurora, not spoken but felt deep within their hearts. It was a plea call from an ancient being trapped far beyond the mortal world. "Seekers of light," it whispered, "the balance is broken. Only those bound by blood can restore harmony." Before they could question what they had heard, a shard of crystalline ice fell from the sky, landing gently in their garden. The shard pulsed with light, glowing brighter when each member of the family touched it. Thus began their unexpected journey into the unknown, where legends came alive and the boundaries between worlds blurred. The next morning, the shard revealed itself to be more than just a piece of ice. It was a map that only appeared under starlight. That night, the family gathered outside, holding hands around the shard as it illuminated constellations never seen before. These celestial patterns formed a path leading north, deeper into uncharted wilderness. Eryndor, a former adventurer turned farmer, dusted off his old gear while Seraphine packed supplies. Kael, ever eager for excitement, sharpened his sword, though he teased Mira about bringing along her stuffed fox companion Fennel. Elara, however, felt a strange connection to the shard, as if it were speaking directly to her. She couldn't explain why, but she knew this journey was meant for them all. As dawn broke, the family set out on horseback, leaving behind the familiarity of home for the promise of discovery. Their first challenge awaited them in the forest of whispering trees, a dense woodland where the trees seemed alive, their branches swaying even without wind. Strange voices murmured secrets among the leaves, some kind and others menacing. The forest tested their unity. Whenever one of them strayed too far from the group, illusions would appear, tempting them with visions of fear or desire. Kael nearly succumbed to a vision of himself as a great warrior, conquering enemies alone. Meanwhile, Mira saw herself surrounded by friends, forgetting her family entirely. But Elara, guided by the shard's faint glow, managed to reunite everyone. Together, they chanted words of love and trust, dispelling the enchantment. As they emerged from the forest, the trees bowed in respect, acknowledging their strength as a family. Beyond the forest lay frozen wastelands, where glaciers stretched endlessly toward the horizon. Here, they encountered the Guardian of Frost, a massive polar bear spirit tasked with protecting the entrance to the icebound caverns. To pass, the family had to prove their worthiness by solving riddles etched into the ice walls. Each riddle challenged their individual talents. Eryndor used his knowledge of ancient lore, Seraphine relied on her intuition, Kael showcased his courage, Mira contributed her innocence, and Elara unlocked hidden truths with the shard. When they finally solved the last riddle, the caverns opened, revealing a subterranean city carved entirely from crystal. Inside, they met the luminal elves, ethereal beings who lived in harmony with the auroras. The elves warned them of the growing darkness threatening the heart of the Aurora, a mystical core that powered the lights above. They gifted the family enchanted tools. Eryndor received a staff of fire, Seraphine a bow of moonlight, Kael a shield of storms, Mira a flute of healing melodies, and Elara a pendant that amplified the shard's power. Their journey led them to the heart of the Aurora, located within a realm called the Vale of Dreams. This otherworldly plane was both breathtaking and perilous, filled with floating islands, rivers of liquid light, and creatures born from imagination. However, It was also ruled by the Shadow King, a malevolent entity bent on consuming the Aurora's energy to expand his dominion over reality. To reach the heart of the Aurora, the family faced trials designed to test their resolve. In one trial, they battled shadow versions of themselves, forcing them to confront their deepest insecurities. In another, they navigated a labyrinth where time flowed backward, requiring them to work together to find the exit. Finally, they reached the throne room of the Shadow King, a monstrous figure cloaked in darkness. He mocked their bond, claiming that no family could withstand the pressures of such a quest. But Elara, inspired by her siblings' bravery and her parents' wisdom, stepped forward. Using the shard and her pendant, she unleashed a burst of pure light, temporarily blinding the king. With the Shadow King weakened, the family worked together to repair the heart of the Aurora. Each member contributed their unique gift. Eryndor provided warmth with his staff, Seraphine guided their efforts with her bow, Kael defended them with his shield, Mira healed any cracks with her flute, and Elara channeled the shard's energy into the core. As the heart repaired itself, the auroras above grew stronger, their colors more vibrant than ever. The Shadow King let out a final roar before vanishing into nothingness, banished forever from the Vale of Dreams. Returning home, the family found their village bathed in the most spectacular display of northern lights anyone had ever seen. Though their lives would never be the same, they carried with them memories of their incredible journey and the bonds forged during their trials. Elara placed the shard back in their garden, where it now served as a reminder of their adventure. And every night, as the auroras danced across the sky, the family gathered outside, gazing upward, knowing that somewhere out there, the heart of the Aurora still pulsed with life and with hope. And so, their story became legend, passed down through generations, inspiring others to seek the wonders hidden in the stars. The end.